Hi everybody, welcome back, Sip City, here we are. My god, it's been a little while. I haven't actually played this in a little while. Today is the final episode of SimCity. That's right, this is the last time, for a little while anyway, that we're going to see Sip City, San Francisco, and Sipsville. The series is ending today. This is the last one. It's about time. The series is still doing very well, but it's a good idea sometimes to just end things while they're on a high before they get too stale and boring. And the problem with SimCity is that when you play it a lot, as I have been doing, it gets very samey, and you get a little bit not tired of playing it, but you start thinking of other games that you want to play and stuff like that. And I'm at that point now where there's a bunch of other games that I'd like to play and spend more time playing. So it seems to make sense to wrap up the series now. Having said that, though, it's not the end of SimCity on my channel altogether. I mean, there's a lot of DLC planned for this, from what I can tell. There's going to be updates and everything as well. So who knows? Maybe in a couple of months we can come back. We can revisit SipCity, San Francisco, Sipsville, all the great places. Maybe work on the Space Center some more when we do come back. Check out some of the DLC and stuff. It's all up to you guys. Whatever you want to do, you let me know. Comment, like, all that good stuff, all the usual stuff, and we'll see what we can do. But for now, enjoy this final episode. We're gonna continue improving Sip City. We tore down this part of the neighborhood last time. We're gonna shove some stuff into here as well. Tried to replan this neighborhood, which is a little bit shit looking at the moment. It doesn't look amazing. And then we'll see how we do. If we get a little bit more money, and we got a lot of money coming in per hour now, we can maybe think about replacing the Eiffel Tower, Big Ben, and the Dutch windmill somewhere a little bit better, because at the moment they're just sort of randomly placed there because we needed money at the time. Look at Big Ben is just like sitting on this crappy, fairly busy avenue. It'd be nice to maybe dedicate this entire area to just landmarks and parks and stuff, or even maybe the central area. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, let's go into cheetah speed. Look at that. The whole city just comes to life. Actually, Sip City is looking a lot better now. Look at the skyline. Look, we've got some really tall buildings, which is very nice. We've got this entire wealthy area back here, which was once a massively impoverished, low-wealth area. People who were supposed to go over to Sipsville, which I'm panning over to look at now, and work, were not doing that, so we had to set up like this massive slum in Sipsville. Of course, San Francisco in the distance there is looking fantastic as usual as well. Look at that. All the lights are on. The moon is shimmying off the Mississippi River. Sipswater Valley, what a fantastic place. Great. Okay, let's see. The density of this area should be improving fairly soon. I'm not sure what the land value is like. I can't remember if we placed parks last time. Sorry. It actually looks okay. We could probably do with having a park sort of in here, just to help it along. It might not be a terrible idea. Do we want, look at, holy shit, look at how high wealth this entire area is. It's thanks to all this big, like, trench of parks, LA style. It's to prevent floods, apparently. I didn't realize that. And I never actually really thought about it either until I sort of mentioned it. Then a bunch of people mentioned in the comments that it was a safeguard against flooding. So there you go. You learn something new every goddamn day of your life. And this is no exception. What is this? This is a medium sculpture garden. It's going to cost us $1,200 to place, and it's going to cost us $120 an hour to maintain, which is not a problem because we are swimming in money. Look at that. We've got 742,523 big ones in the bank, over 13,000 an hour pouring into the coffers at any given time. Great. Well, look at this. These guys are all going to be medium wealth at this rate. Unless we do something here, maybe extend this park out. I mean, we could just shove another one right behind it. Will it fit? No, it won't fit. What about a flower plaza? Can we get two of these? Can we place them, like, here? No? Do we want to place it in the middle instead? What has that done? Does that look nicer? Well, that's much nicer. Look at that. Now we've got some high wealth right in the middle, and it'll trickle out to medium wealth on the sides. Okay, that's fine. We can live with that for now. Let's close that. We'll close this as well. We'll wait for some of these buildings to take shape. Oh, look at this. We got a whole bunch of nice London-looking buildings, which is very nice. This area will need to be replanned. Let's save that one for last. And this area here will need to be replanned as well. Now, I think the hospital's around here somewhere. And we probably need to replace the college as well, because we tore that down, I think, last episode when we replanned this area of the city. Not a problem. Let's go into the education menu now, and we'll shove down a new community college. Do we want to shove it here? That might not be a bad place to put it, actually. I think this is medium wealth area around here anyway. Let's do it. We're going to shove it right here. We're going to edit this. We need the sign, of course, and we're also going to have to put another, what's this thing? An extension wing on the other side of the road, probably. Oh, let's get the flagpole right here. That's great. Or can we have it back here? No, let's have it on the other side of the road, facing across the way. So these people have to cross the road to get to the extension wing. And we should be where we were when we had the old college. I'm sure we only had one extension wing. So that should cover us for education. Our education rating is dipping down. We have no enrolled students at the moment of a possible 2,566 and climbing. People want to be educated in the city, but there's just nowhere for them to be educated. It is a huge shame. What do we have in the hospital right now? We've got an ambulance. We got 4 ambulances and a wellness van. There seem to be some problems with crims. My God. What's going on? There's 5 crimes committed per day. Look at this, like a crime spree around here. Holy shit. My God. Look at all these criminals. There's overcrowding in the jail as well, apparently. Oh, my God. 50 jail cells, completely full. Fine. Let's get some expansions on this police station. This is going to be great. My God, look at this. Holy crap. Let's extend it here. Wow. God, this is one happening police station. Let's get some more patrol cars as well. 15,000 bucks. Holy shit. Look at how much of a hit we've taken per hour. That's nuts. Police coverage for neighbors available. Well, I should hope so. We have about like 1 million patrol cars now in Sip City. Which is not a bad thing, because it looks like there's just a ton of crime happening at all times. What's the capacity on jails now? 120 cells. Holy shit, it's like a supermax right in the middle of the city. That's fantastic. Imagine all those guys in there just like trying to like get fresh with each other all the time, putting like phone books inside their shirts so that they can prevent themselves from being stabbed while they're waiting in line for their grub and stuff. My God. It's fucking serious business inside that slammer, let me tell you. Holy shit, look at this one. Con Bank. My God, that is one spectacular looking building. God, it almost puts the Eiffel Shower to shame. The Eiffel Shower, that's a new one. The Eiffel Tower, of course, is what I meant to say. And for some reason, I'm thinking about having a shower. Maybe that's because it's been so long. No, I'm just joking. I mean, I have a shower like fairly often, like once a week, probably. That's enough, isn't it? I mean, you don't need to be that clean. Fine. Hospital is going to have to be shut down by our good friend Pencil Dick, making his last appearance in the SimCity series, along with his good friend Paint Sniffer, in charge of killdozing anything that we need killdozing at any given time. They're going to be retired and put into some sort of state of like hibernation until we come back. I don't know if that is even possible, actually, but it's going to have to do for now. Okay, fine. Hospital then. Pencil Dick, do your worst. Shut this mother down. It's been closed. Okay, and Paint Sniffer, you might as well get in here and knock this sucker down. I'll do it. It's gone. We have to move the hospital to somewhere else. Do we want to move it, like, into this part of the neighborhood? Let's do that. We'll move it into this part of the neighborhood. Here we go. Hospital. Apparently, it has a good influence on the surrounding area, which is a good thing. Okay, here we go. 120,000th place. Fine. And we want a wellness van straight away. Oh, and the signs and stuff, too. What's this? A hospital sign. Do we want the hospital sign here instead? That looks kind of cool, actually. We'll do that. Let's get some additional ambulances as well, right behind the sign. Oh, you like that? That's fucking great. Diagnostic lab. Holy crap. Sick recovery time is half the previous recovery time. Have I looked at all this stuff before? I can't even remember. Wellness center. This is the one we want. Let's place it here. It's going to be on the avenue. but it's not the end of the world. We could place it here, but it's going to knock down that big, cool building. We can probably put it across the street, actually. Let's do that. We're going to place it across the street. Perfect. Okay, so the hospital is back up and running. It's now in a different neighborhood. This streetcar depot is fine to stay where it is, but this neighborhood is going to be replanned. And I don't think there's anything that we need to worry about. There's a couple of skate parks and basketball courts and stuff here, but that's fine. We'll get Old Paint Sniffer in here to replan this area because it's not even straight and it just looks kind of dumb. Actually, we're gonna replan the whole thing. Get out of here. A public library apparently we're knocking down, and a medium path park. I'll do it. And then we want to get the rest of this stuff too. We're gonna have to replace that library. We don't want to be without a library. Medium skate park. I'll do it. Great, and let's find a place that we can stick this library. Jesus, we're losing money now. God, we're losing a lot of money now. Crazy. Public library. Where can we put this? Look at this road doesn't even connect. Why? Why does this road not connect here? Was there a reason for that? I cannot remember now. Let's shove this library right here. Look at the traffic jams in the city. It's nuts. Let's try to connect this up as well. It probably won't let me. Oh no, it will. What the hell? What was the point of that? That's so dumb. It might relieve some of the traffic congestion, hopefully. If not, well, I'll ask my dad about it. Maybe he knows, or maybe my mom knows. God knows. I'm not even sure anymore. Killdozer, you missed one. Look at this. The Roach Studio Apartments. They're great places to shop out in the middle of the wilderness, apparently, and very close to a noisy-ass streetcar depot. Good job, Roach Studio Apartments. And for that, you're getting toasted. You're getting chucked into hell. That's right. Fine. We have some zoning issues, apparently. Not enough medium-well shoppers. We'll solve that fairly soon once we replan this neighborhood. A high-density street. That's what we want. And we want to... Oh, look at this. Oh, look. We can have it, like, follow the curve around. I like that. I really like that. We want it to be a little bit closer, though. And I think we can do this. Oh, my God. Yeah, we can totally do this. All right. We're going to have something like this. Or do we want to connect it? No, we don't really want to connect to that. We're going to have, like, this this dead-end street. This is going to be great. Okay, fine. Let's do this. We're going to do something like this. Can it be done? Oh, shit. Look at this curve. It's a bad curve. It's not a terrible curve, though. Oh, this might work, actually. This might look kind of nice. We want it to stay as close to that avenue, though, as possible. So something maybe like this. We've got to, like, line it up properly. And then straighten it out. Is that going to work? Yeah. It looks okay. I mean, it's a little bit wavy there, but nothing like that you'd really notice too much, I don't think. What about having... Oh, shit. We've got a streetcar stop situation. Let's see if we can get this working as well. Let's try this. Holy shit, look at this curve is like totally out of control. We're going to have to do this instead. There we go. That's going to work. And then if we can connect that up like here, fine. It's going to be a bit of a dicey strip of road, but I mean, I don't know if all this stuff is going to necessarily stay the way it is. Ah, look, it's like a bit of like it's like a tribute act to San Francisco. Look at this. This is great. Fine. We want that to come down there. Maybe we shouldn't start on this side, actually. We should probably try to... Oh, shit. Look at that. Fucking streetcar stop. That's going to have to move. Okay, fine. Let's get rid of this thing, then. I'll do it. And we'll place another one straight away. Where are the stops? They're in this menu again. That's right. Streetcars. Streetcars. Streetcar stop. Perfect. Can we get one, like, in here? We should place this after we're done planning the roads, actually. That's what we're going to do. Okay, fine. We'll plan the roads first, and then we'll place it in there. So far, so good, though. Let's see. We've got arced roads on once again, so we want to have something like this. Oh, this is going to be great. God, this is going to look so fantastic when it's done. Let's have it go like that, and then up a little, and then have a little bit of a curve like this. Is that too much curve? Could be. Might be a little bit too much curve. Yeah, that's way too much. It's too much hook. It's like a gonzo nose. Look at it. Holy shit. Okay, we'll go like this then, and then... Oh, God, no. We're gonna have... No, we have to delete that. It's too bad. It needed to come from, like, here, I think. Or not even, actually. That's just awful. Okay, fine. We're gonna get rid of this. Let's start again. We've lost the grids. The grid lines that were helping us a lot before. They're not there to... Oh, there they are. Okay, fine. That... I mean, that's not really the best, actually, but... if we can sort of have it come down like that... Is that a little bit better? No, it's still really bad. We might be able to do it from this way. Oh shit, no, it's not letting me. Even though the streetcar stop is gone, look, it's just like going completely nuts. Look, it's just going crazy. There's too many intersections too close by, I think. It's because of this intersection here. Okay, fine. Let's do something like this then instead. We'll have like these like half circle ones here, but then we'll have straight lines coming through like this. Is that going to be okay? It's still curved, slightly arced roads. That might be okay, actually. Okay, fine. We're going to do that. We'll switch to straight roads, and we'll do this as well. Fine. It's kind of straight. As straight as it's going to be, I suppose. Straight, and that's fine. We can have a little bit of wasted space in there for parks and stuff. Okay, perfect. That doesn't look too bad, actually. I mean, it would look a lot better if this connected to here, but we don't really want to knock down the stupid streetcar depot once again and replace it, because we've done that like just a million times now, and it's the worst. Although right here would be like a perfect spot for it if it would fit. Would it fit? We can see. Let's see. Is this going to fit up here, streetcar depot? Oof. It's a really good fit, actually. Okay, fine. We'll put it here. We're going to waste a whole bunch more money and put it there. We're going to pimp this one out with everything as well. Great. Let's get all of these. We're going to max it out, and then we're going to knock down the other one and connect up that road and make that neighborhood just look utterly fantastic. God, it's going to look so great. People are going to love it. We can place 4 signs, apparently. That I did not realize. No, you can't. It's saying 0 out of 4, and of course, once you place it, it still says 0 out of 4. You can only place 1 sign. Fine. That's good to know. 9-minute wait for streetcars, apparently. Pencil Dick, if you'd be so kind. Bow. Great. And Killdozer, if you'd be so kind. I'll do it. It's gone. Great. High density street, then. Let's put on arced roads, and let's connect it up. As such, oh, that is much better. That is going to look great once it's full of, like, stuff. Zones. What do we need? We have a little bit of regional demand for low-wealth commercial, but we have a lot of local demand for medium-wealth residential. So fine, let's do it. We're going to put a whole bunch of residential here. Also here. Down here, too. And we'll have some coming through on this arc like this. Very nice. Oh, I like that. And we'll also have a bunch facing this road. It's going to look pretty good, I think. And this side as well, to fill in these gaps here. Here we go. All the way down. Perfect. Oh, man. That's going to be one busy-ass road. That's fine, though. This is sort of like a connector feeder road that connects both of these avenues. And then, of course, these streets as well. Okay, fine. I don't think we need to shove any commercial in there. We'll let this area build up. Look at this. People are just, like, rushing in to occupy these places. Look, some of them are going to be fucking whoppers as well. Oh, shit. Here we go. Apparently, we just sent a gift to San Francisco of money. Don't remember doing that. Maybe it's just like an old alert letting us know. My God, this area, Sip City, is going to look really, really good once it gets built up. We're going to have to add some parks and stuff because I think the land value of this area is probably at nothing at the moment. Well, no, I say that. Look at that. We've got a mansion because of this area. Look at just the wealth factor of this area is just spreading out all over the goddamn place. If we can get some other sort of like wealth epicenter, like here possibly, without knocking down too much stuff, we could do very well in this part of town too. What's this? A flower plaza? Should we place this like here? That's going to knock that building down. And that is 2. Okay, fine. We can probably place a flower plaza here. Oh, look at that. Look, it's like it's just connected enough to have like a really good effect on the area. And then if we can shove something else in here, like probably a medium sculpture garden, or maybe something a bit bigger, a large sculpture garden, something that connects on both sides. I mean, if we put this like here, that's going to solve our problems for this entire area of the city. Look at that. That's nice. Except there's still a little bit missing here. So we should probably just shove something down there. Very quickly, just like another little flower plaza should be fine. We'll have it connect to the avenue in case people want to walk onto this stretch of the avenue. Oh, look at that. That's great. Okay, so we'll get some medium wealth, and then we'll get some high wealth in there as well. And that'll be perfect. Great. Great. I'll close all this so that we can watch it build. That's not bad, actually. I mean, it's a lot better than it was before. It's still a little bit of a mess. It's a little bit of a messy area, but it's probably a bit better use of space than what was there before, because there was a lot of just like open land before. And in saying that, actually, we could probably shove some sort of park there too. Let's use up this little bit of space here without knocking stuff over, because I think those buildings are as big as they're going to get. What is this? This is a large sculpture garden. If we shove it there, we're going to get even more high wealth in this area. Look at that. It's going to connect these 2 parts of high wealth. Let's do it. This will be great. Bam. Oh, so close. It's almost completely connected them. But that's fine. The actual value of the area is just like skyrocketed by placing that. Great. So now all we've got left is, well, it looks like we've got a little bit of space in here. This neighborhood still hasn't been replanned either, and it's a little bit crappy at the moment, especially this. My God, look at this fucking abomination of nature. Jesus Christ, that definitely needs to be fixed. We've got 691,438 big ones in the bank, which means that how much are some of these big landmarks like Big Ben? How much was Big Ben again? Does anyone remember? I certainly don't remember. I think it was 500,000, but I can't remember. 550,000 for Big Ben. The Dutch windmill was only 50,000, which is no problem. And then the Eiffel shower was 550,000 as well. So we'd need well over $1 million to knock down and replace these. We can certainly afford to knock down and replace Big Ben and the Dutch windmill for now, though. And we should probably do that so that we can replan this area because they're going to be affected. Unless we just leave them where they are and then have like a road running right behind them. And then having some like residential and commercial alongside them. That might work as well. It'll save some money. Okay, fine. We'll do that. Of course, I placed a public library here, and I'm only to then knock it down like 5 minutes later, which is probably dumb as hell. But there you go. I mean, that is more or less the way that I roll. So fine. Killdozer, we'll line you up. I also placed this here as well without replanning this area. But again, it doesn't really matter. We'll get it sorted out one way or another. Fine. We're knocking down a medium skate park, apparently, and a public library for the second time, which we'll replace somewhere else, hopefully, in a minute. Oh, my God. Shit. Hurricane Sips once again. Great. We missed the Duringer efficiencies, apparently, and this community park, which is full of undesirables and on an avenue. I'll do it! Here they come. They're all going to come pouring out. They're going to come pouring out onto this avenue and just live there and just forage the avenue for like little tufts of grass that grow out of like the cracks of the road and stuff. I don't know if you've ever seen those. That is kind of weird, actually, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't think that stuff would grow out of like cracks of road, but there you go. They do for some reason. Fine. Let's grab the high-density roads then, and we'll do something here. Is that... Oh, I'd love to connect it up there to like line it up. I don't want to connect to this avenue necessarily, but we might have to. I wonder if we're gonna have to. Unless we do something like this instead. Look, we can have it stretch back along the edge there, and then we can have something come in here. Oh, that's not even straight. Oh, that's so bad. We might have to turn off guidelines so that we can do this. So that it can come straight out like this. And then if we connect this one up too, like that, is that... We should probably round that, actually. Is that going to be... Yeah, that's going to match up with the other neighborhood, which is fine. Let's put on arced roads then, and which they are already, apparently. I didn't even realize. And we'll connect up. Oh, that's quite nice, actually. Look, let's do that. We'll do that. And then we'll straighten up here and come down here and connect down here. And then we can get a whole bunch of stuff and make the most use of the space. Okay, great. That's a little bit better than what was there before. What was there before was like a gigantic mess from hell. And now it's just a gigantic mess from maybe like the first level of hell. And not like every all 7 layers of hell. Because there are 7 levels of hell, unfortunately. Depending on what kind of stuff you read and you're into. So there we go. Fine. We need low wealth, and we still need a lot of medium wealth, residential. And our population is only 50,000 in this city somehow. We got fucking skyscrapers everywhere, and only 50,000 people have decided to live here. It's kind of nuts. Okay, fine. We'll get some residential in here then. Great. We'll get some along here as well, as much as we can fit in. I'm going to pack them in. We can get some parks and stuff along this avenue here. That should be fine. We'll also get a strip of residential there, and let's leave that little corner open for parks and stuff, and we'll do something like that, and then we'll get some more residential there. Perfect. Great. Oh, I just realized we probably need like a whole shit ton of bus stops. Do we? We've still got a few, but we don't have nearly as much coverage as we used to have. Probably because I've completely forgotten to place bus stops in all of these new areas. Having said that, though, most of them are high wealth and do not need bus stops, and actually it'll probably bring down the land value of the area. Maybe we could just shove a bus stop like here for these people, because I don't think they're quite high wealth. Will they benefit from a bus? My god, there's a lot of buses in Sip City right now. It's nuts. This neighborhood's probably going to be medium wealth as well, so let's shove some bus stops in here for good coverage. And most of that's high wealth. I think most of this is high wealth as well. Let's just leave that for now. 9-minute average wait and 13,000 people riding the buses every day. 13,000 out of 51,000. That's not too bad, actually. I think that's fairly good bus coverage in general, which is great. Okay, we'll let this area build up a little bit. Let's see what it looks like in terms of land value. It's looking good. We don't even really need to place any parks because it already looks fairly good. We could probably do with placing some parks along here, though, because this is a bit of unused space. Let us get some of these tree-lined walkways, or do we want formal ones? Or is it Plaza? Is it Plaza? It's these double walkways. These things look fantastic. Look at this. We're going to do this. We're going to connect all this up. Similar to the trenching thing that we had up in the other part of town. Is that going to fit? It fits, and it connects just about. There's like some sort of gap there, which is kind of annoying, but there you go. Is this going to fit? No. It's going to overlap, apparently. Probably with Big Ben. So fine, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave those two there. And maybe, I wonder if we can shove something smaller onto the end of it so that it doesn't crush Big Ben. Like a small sculpture garden. There we go. Very nice. Great. Okay, well that's probably as good as it's going to get in that area. How does the wealth look? Oh yeah, it looks great. Perfecto. A little bit of a downer with the streetcar depot, which is having a negative influence on the land value of the area. But we're still very good with land value at the moment anyway, so that's fine. What are these people complaining about? People are dying, apparently. Good God. Is health a major concern in this city right now? I wouldn't have thought it would be. Treating 14 patients. We've got capacity for 50. There's no patients waiting. And we have a wellness van and 6 ambulances. But apparently everybody is still dying. Well, there you go. It's just the way that it's going to go, unfortunately. Population has just jumped up to 53,723. What's our demands like? We still have demand for medium wealth. And we have high demand for low wealth. But we have no low wealth jobs in this city. or, well, not as many as we used to anyway. So there's probably going to be a lot of regional demand for low wealth. But having said that, there's going to be low wealth people in Sipsville that can hopefully come over here and fulfill some of the low wealth jobs, because Sipsville won't be working right now because we're in Sip City, because apparently that's the way the game works. So there we go. Great. My God. Look at this. It's really coming together. I think the last thing that we would probably end up doing is ripping out this area and maybe making it full of parks and landmarks and stuff, and having some like great big office buildings and stuff. But like I said at the start of the episode, if we do come back and play more SimCity, this region will be exactly as I left it, because it's like saved to servers and stuff like that. There's no possible way, I hope, that I'll lose all of this. And that's why I'm not going to come through here and just demolish it all with disasters and stuff like that, because you never know. With DLC and expansions and all that other shit that tends to come out for like EA games, we may be revisiting this at some point to check out some of the new features and stuff. Hopefully they fix some of the problems. Not the greatest launch, this game, but I gotta say, I've played it a lot. I've put in probably close to about 100 hours into this game. So value for money, for me personally, has been very good. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this, despite all of the issues and the concerns of people, despite the bad launch and everything. And I hope if you picked this game up as well, you also enjoyed it too. So there we go. Sip City, Sipswater Valley. We say goodbye for the last time, for now anyway, to Sip City, Big Ben, the Dutch Windmill, the Eiffel Shower, Pencil Dick, and Paint Sniffer, and the rest of the City Council team for Sip City and all that good stuff. As usual, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure doing this series, and hopefully we'll come back and do more at some point. So, until then, I'll see you later.